Hey everyone, welcome back to my latest video. Today we'll be going over the Baron that happened previously. This was last weekend, I guess. This was the most recent Baron. Basically, our guild decided to go for it and see how we did. We did do really well. We didn't end up winning, unfortunately, but we were against a bunch of big guilds. AO was there, RA, there was RR, but I don't think they were actually going for the Baron. I think they were just having fun and getting kills and stuff, knocking people out. SGS is there, a bunch of other ones too, but the main guilds that we'll be focusing on in this one will be RA, AO, and then us. We were the top three guilds during this Baron. RA Tata was the one who was going for Baron. He did end up winning the Baron, unfortunately. He's the one who's soloing the base there. So this is going to be a little bit of a guide on what to do at Baron, how to do well. A lot of people basically just set rallies and they go rally the base and then get rallied out, and you're not going to win that way. You never want to start a rally if you want to win the base. You have to do it by soloing the hive and then filling up with your guildmates. Is what we were doing. That's what RA was doing. That's what AO was doing. And we were the top three guilds in this Baron fight. And this is kind of how you have to do it anyways. But there's one problem with this is if you end up sending your leader into the base, soloing it, there's a good chance someone might just do what Big Sharmota did. Speed up your rally and just basically cap the guy's leader. That's actually what happened to our rally lead fighting Puto. Very early on in this Baron, he ended up losing his leader to a rally. So you can see he's going in right now trying to solo base. He gets the base right now, and what we're going to do now is quickly fill up. So we have the people who are filling, and then the people who speed up the what's called the fillers, like I was doing. Basically, I was given a bunch of boots from someone in the guild, and basically my job was basically just to speed up marches that were refilling the base. So Fighting Puto will try solo it in between rallies, because that's what happens is a rally will come in, it'll burn the person in there, then they'll pull out before another rally comes in and hits them or whatever. And sometimes we'll have people from our family guilds who will be rallying people out of the base to make sure that we can actually solo the base and get our rally and get our leader in there, and then we can refill. So it was actually really hard because Fighting Puto lost his leader very early on in this Baron. If he hadn't lost his leader, we would have had a good chance of winning it this time. Unfortunately, if you don't have a leader, it's really hard to solo people on the base or even defend a rally that's coming in. Even if we fill up, let's say, like 3 or 4 people into the base, someone can actually come in and solo it out, because like I said, he's leaderless. If someone sends their leader and solos it, we don't have much of a chance. We have to really fill up the base to actually have any chance of defending a leadered attack. Well, we can't defend a rally, obviously, but even just like a leadered solo attack can burn us out if we don't fill it up in time. Like if we don't get enough people in there, if we don't have over a couple million people, there's a good chance that, let's say, Tata, who's full mythic champ, could come in and solo our leader out. So we got to really fill up fast. And also, Fighting Puto was a hard time actually soloing people out of the base as well. That was one of our big problems, just actually getting people out of the base in time and just winning that initial solo attack to make sure we can fill up the base. So it's really hard without your leader, but we did really well without having the leader anyways. So I'll go into more what's going on right here. So you can see Fighting Puto is soloing the base. I will come in here, wait for people to fill up. Sometimes a rally will come in. So that's kind of how he lost his leader the first time, he sent his leader in, and then someone just like carpeted a rally and took his leader. So we didn't fill up in between that, and that's kind of the things you got to worry about if there's rallies walking, is if you do send your leader in there, you could get carpeted and lose your leader. So Fighting Puto does have to recall there. There was a rally in the hive at that point, or a filled up thing in the base at that point, so he couldn't actually solo it. So he's sending another attack in. He was unable to solo that one because I guess another rally was in there. He did get a walk back though, so it's not like he lost all his troops. But yeah, you do lose a lot of troops doing this, especially if you're the rally leader, because you are soloing a base, and a lot of times you'll solo it and there will be a full thing in there, so you lose a bunch of troops, and sometimes you get a walk back, sometimes you lose your leader, or sometimes you just get your leaderless, what's called march, completely wiped. So you're spending a lot of what's called gems and stuff on healing and resources, and especially if you're sending tier 5, then you're using the Lunite, so it starts getting really expensive going for these Barons, but we did really well, I think. I'll show you the time at the end and how we did and all that. So TWS is coming in. They were actually going for the Baron, but they're doing it by rallies. but you're not going to win by going with rallies because you got to wait every 5 minutes to send a rally. And then once you finally get in there, a lot of times people are rallying you to get out. So you only get a couple seconds in there, and you spent 5 minutes wasting time to get in there because you're filling up a rally. So Fighting Puto is just keep sending these solos. You can see every single time they'll send a solo. Rally will be coming in. There was a rally coming in there, so that probably wasn't the best time to speed up, but you do get a couple seconds in there, even if you're a march does get completely zeroed. If you're not sending your leader, it's okay. But yeah, a couple seconds does make a big difference if you're fighting for the base, because a couple seconds here and there, it's a 4-hour fight. So after 4 hours, if you add up all those couple seconds or minutes, and minutes is all you need to do is the difference between second, third, fourth, and first and all that. And this one, there wasn't minutes in between first. First was completely Tata. This is kind of funny. I was recording this part of the thing, and Tata never really got the base very much. I guess he was just so far ahead he wasn't trying as hard at this point, but even so, it was just I happened to get a really good portion of the fight where we were in the base a bunch and Tata wasn't. That wasn't really how the whole fight went. You'll see at the end how long he was actually in the base for, but yeah, we did really well at this point. So it's a good thing I got this on video. Yeah, you can see we're speeding up. Yeah, then someone will come in and rally us, and we won't be able to actually defend the rally because we don't have our leader, or at least Fighting Puto doesn't have his leader. And they actually end up rallying Fighting Puto during this too. They put what's a 5 rally? It's not a quad. It's sync rally. I don't know, whatever whatever the rally is. What's 5? It's Cinco rally or something, or yeah, whatever. I don't know. Anyways, but yeah, so they do end up sending 5 rallies on with really good rally leaders. So we will get to see that part of this, but we're just kind of going over the fight here. So Fighting Puto is going to go in there. It looks like Tata did get in there at this point. Tata is occupied, and they will do the same thing, start speeding up all their marches. Unfortunately, Tata does have his leader, so he can actually defend a lot better than Fighting Puto would. You can see Fighting Puto's in his gear, so he's not even in his speed up gear because he doesn't have the option right now, just because he got capped with his gear on at that point. But yeah, they'll speed it up, and then we have to either wait for someone to solo the base while Tata's in there, or we have to wait for a rally to come in. And that's kind of the problem was we couldn't do that. We couldn't sit in the base and take some rallies, unlike him, where he could do that because since he had his leader. So that's kind of why we ended up losing. But yeah, so we did get him out of there. And then everyone starts trying to solo the base now, since there's no rallies in there right now. Fighting Puto didn't quite get in. So that's another problem, is since he doesn't have his leader, you can't really knock people out of the base as easily because he just doesn't have the stats at this point. So that was another problem we had. We had to wait for other people to solo him out of the base or wait for a good time. But it looks like we got it again, so we'll go in there, try and speed up these marches as fast as possible. But yeah, someone's already occupied. Like I said, they could solo us out pretty easily since we don't have our leader in there. It's really hard to defend, and yeah, I was getting lots of lag in this one too. I think it was just because there were so many guilds here. This whole Baron thing was filled up, by the way. I'm only showing the actual the Baron, what's called base here, but around the Baron, like this whole thing was just filled. There's so many guilds here, so a lot of big guilds going for it. So yeah, it was a really good fight, and it was really laggy since there was so many guilds here as well. So yeah, you can see there's a rally going in there. Then you'll see other people going in for the solo right after the rally, because sometimes they'll pull the rally and then the solo will get in there and you get the time, but sometimes you miss time your solo. Some people are actually just one troop soloing the base too, because you can actually get some time if you're just one troop soloing, because sometimes there's no troops in there. Right after a rally like exits out, there'll be no troops in there, so you can just send a single tier 1 troop that's really fast to get in there really easily. So yeah, you can see there's like 5 rallies coming in right here, so it looks like Big Charm is speeding up his rally there, just trying to get some kills. I believe Big Charm is literally just going for kills at this point, because he never actually tried to hold the base at any time. He was just basically blasting the base over and over, and then again, you saw him actually soloing the base too. I think he was just trying to get some kills for I think you get points for kills in this too, so you can get some jewels and stuff. So I think that's all he was going for. So if you ever see his attack going in there, he's not actually trying to hold the base at all. He's just trying to get the free kills, and he's doing it again. He's a lot of these people. Yeah, it looks like AO got their thing in there. They're speeding up, and then it looks like they're what's called it looks like Tata's coming in there. It looks like he got it this time. Fighting Puto's going to try and get him out, but he won't be able to beat Tata because, like I said, Tata has his leader. So unfortunately, he can't solo. So he has to wait for some someone else. It looks like Big Charm's coming in there, and boom, he was able to actually solo Tata out of there. So that was good. Big Charm was actually doing really good help for us, actually, because he was able to solo what's it called, the AO guy and Tata out. I can't remember who was going for the Baron for AO, but they were also doing the same thing. They were speeding leaders in and then refilling. But it looks like AO did get the base at this point, but Big Charm comes in and solos them out again. So they got burned out. It looks like Big Charm is just burning everyone out, getting a bunch of free kills. Because maybe they weren't sending their leaders at this point too, so Big Charm has a much easier time to actually solo, especially if he's sending a blast and everyone else is sending mix and stuff like that. So it looks like Fighting Puto mistimed that one. There was a rally in there, so his march was completely zero. But again, he doesn't have his leader, so it doesn't matter. It's just troops he's killing. He's not losing his leader again. You can't do that. But yeah, so it looks like Tata did get in that time. We were waiting to see if Sharma or someone would solo him out, but nope, unfortunately not. They were able to fill up the base, so they were able to get it that time. So this is actually, I think, the rally part of the video. So what happened here is we were still trying to fight, and all of a sudden they set 5 rallies on Fighting Puto. Again, Fighting Puto does not have his leaders, so these are a bunch of Titans rallying him while he is leaderless. So we'll see how this rally goes. So yeah, because that's another problem. Every single person going for this Baron is like a Titan or someone who's a really good rally lead and stuff. So that was one of the big issues. And here comes the rallies here. It looks like it's Fred, Jazzy P's coming in. It looks like Ragel. Who's another one? Oh yeah, there he goes. Another one coming in. But he's able to cap at least Jazzy P. I think the other ones used their familiars to get their leaders back. So he didn't burn in any of these, by the way. Obviously, he's still in the Wonder. So if he got burned, he would have been burned out of the Wonder. But he took those really, really well. Only losing a couple troops at a time. So we'll take a look at here. Yeah. So he's like, I mean, they are Titans and he doesn't have his leaders, so he's not doing too well. He's still losing them like 1 million troops at a time, but compared to how many troops he actually lost during the Baron just soloing the thing, it's not really a big thing. So and I think a lot of them are tier 2 anyways, so yeah, I think most of them are just tier 2 losses, but he was able to actually cap all 5 rallies without his leader there. So great job to Puto there, capping all those rallies. Unfortunately, no one was able to send me the reports on that. I asked for the reports, but no one had kept them, I guess. It was a long Baron fight, so it was really hard to keep reports because there's a lot of reports of hitting the base and stuff like that. So unfortunately, after the Baron, it was also like 2 a.m. It was really late at night for this Baron fight, so yeah, I was going to tell him I was going to make the vid, so please try to send me the reports, but no, they didn't end up sending me the reports, unfortunately. So that was Ragel. You can see Mythic Champ in that one. K44, I don't know what his war gear was because he was in speed up gear at this point. Same with Fred, but yeah, they do have Mythic Champ. Obviously, what's called the one we did cap was Jazzy P, who was in their war gear. Yeah, you see Jazzy P is a really good account, 11 key heroes and all that. And Fatty Bear, I'm not sure about them. So unfortunately, like I said, a lot of them got their leaders back because they use familiars to get their leaders back, because obviously you don't want to rally a 1.5 billion might player, even if they don't have their leader, because you're without using the like bunny and stuff, because there's a good chance you're going to lose your leader, like Jazzy P ended up doing. But yeah, we were still in the fight. Even during the rallies, we were still trying to fill the Baron at the point because we had to try that. So they do have a rally on Fighting Puto right now. So I was just seeing if they're actually going to release the rally, but they aren't. It's a single rally. I don't know why they do that. But I think they're just trying to like mess with us so that we wouldn't fill the rallies and stuff. We're worried about taking the rally. But if you only have 1 rally on us, it's not a big deal. I was just trying to get it on film. So I'm still speeding up marches into the base here. So we're still doing really well getting these marches into the base while these rallies are going on and all that. So yeah, so as soon as a rally walks, we won't be able to take it though, but we're just trying to stop any solo attacks of solos out of the base, because that way we can hold it. You can see we're holding it for quite a bit of time this time. We were just waiting, and then yeah, a rally was coming in, so we had to I don't know if we took that rally or not. We might have taken it, but sometimes you try to defend, but like we literally have like no chance unless we full counter them or something like that, because like I said, they're going leaderless. They're going leadered blast. We're going leaderless, so that's the big issue. So I'm like, are they really going to send this rally or not? Because they're spamming him at this point too, hitting him with familiars. I'm like, is the rally going to come in or not, or what's going on? But yeah, they weren't actually trying to rally him, I don't think. I think they were just trying to mess with him, because I think they really wanted AO to catch up to us. There's no way that we were going to catch what's called RA at this point, because they are so far ahead. They had the base for so long. But yeah, otherwise AO was trying to catch up to us, because I think we knew we were in second at this point, because we had the base a long time actually. You actually saw that in just the small clips I was doing, because it was a 4-hour thing, and that 10-minute clip I had was literally 10 minutes straight almost. So it wasn't me just picking points when we were in the battle. But yeah, you can see here, AO did not catch up. We ended up having 23 minutes. Tata ended up having an hour and 25 minutes, which was expected actually from how long he actually had the base. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this Baron video. I will try and do it again if we go to Baron again. So thanks to Katsuki for doing really well here and supporting Fighting Puto during this. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.